Hi guys, my name is Nur Daiyana binti Ismail. My matric number is 2023-393-447. So now, my topic for persuasive speech is to supporting local businesses. The purpose of doing this speech is to persuade my audience to support the local business which help to stimulate their local economy. So, as we know, local businesses are at the heart of every community in Malaysia. I am quite impressed by the effort of local businesses in bringing their products to the market. Not only are we able to develop our businesses inside Malaysia, but other countries are also showing interest in our local products. We can observe how many Malaysians are launching businesses, whether are in the foods, cosmetic, or other industry. This can help our community thrive to some extent. Local businesses should be supported more than international ones by purchasers. We should be accountable for supporting every business in the country in order to grow the nation we call home. There are several advantages to supporting local products, and the financial benefits generated also benefits us. I would like to persuade everyone to purchase local goods as a habit. Let's look more closely on why we should supporting local businesses. So now, let's go through some of the issues that are often regarded as the most significant downside of buying imported product. The first one is, buying imported is typically more expensive, which most people consider to be the main downside. Distribution channels and imported products often have the higher expenses that are passed on the customer. Buying imported often suggests purchasing food and other items from imported farmers and businesses. Just because something is created internationally does not indicate it is organic or produced in an environmentally friendly way. Imported businesses who produce in smaller quantity typically incur high costs associated with growing, producing, and distributing their goods. Some imported producers also use organic or higher quality materials that are more costly at the onset. This is one of the main reasons imported products, grown food, and goods are generally viewed as being of the better quality. Another contributing factor to the higher price tag is production. Because the work isn't outsourced, the cost of skilled and unskilled labor is usually more. There are many who agree that the employment rate will increase if more people choose to buy imported products. People whose job depends on transporting food and other goods across the country and from overseas have the potential to lose their job. Large big box and brand name stores could go out of business, and the employees who work at those stores will also lose their jobs. So what's the solution? So the first one is spending money local business help keep the local community alive. The places where we eat, shop, and have fun all have the potential to make a community feel like home. A community where large chains of shops exceed the number of independently run small businesses become less personal and homogenized with less product diversity. One-of-a-kind businesses are a fundamental part of the distinctive character and of a community. Small businesses often give back to the community in other ways, such as donating, buying, or financially backing other independent groups. When small businesses are strong, the community and local economy are strengthened as well. Not only is your local economy strengthened when you shop locally, but you also help create more jobs. This job could go to your friend, family, or neighbor, people who would probably experience much more competition at a large chain store. Locally owned businesses often make more local purchases for their products, requiring less transportation and outsourcing. Then typically consume less land, locate closer to the residents, and create less traffic and air pollution. All of this leads to less congestion, less habitat loss, and less negative impact on the environment. Local economic growth will attract new talent and professionals who may in turn create businesses of their own, enhancing a local economy. The economic growth resulting from shopping at locally owned businesses help to expand community area. This expansion makes a community that has the potential to attract new talent and future entrepreneurs as well retain young professionals living in the area. Local businesses are owned by people who live in the community, are less likely to leave, and are more invested in the community's future. Shopping at local businesses create more local jobs than shopping at major chain or online companies. Local businesses is not only pay their employees, they also spend money at other local businesses. By buying local, you contribute to improve public infrastructure and invest your community both socially and economically. So, when you buy locally, you provide additional resource and opportunity for businesses to recruit workers. The more a small businesses thrive, the more assistance it will require and the more employment it will be able to provide to its community. So many opportunities suddenly open up for a townstick job hunter. Small businesses sense your potential and are willing to give you a chance even if you don't have much job experience. Job seeking has been extremely challenging and frustrating during this time. We will not only generate more employment for people in need if you continue to support local businesses, but we will also encourage future entrepreneurs. Poor customer service is common big in business since they are prioritize profit over customer delight. One person's complaint is not at the top of their priority among the thousands that are buy their brand. Local businesses, on the other hand, generally care about the client. Your pleasure is extremely important to them since they are acknowledge the importance of the person. If you express any concern about the product or service, if you are dissatisfied with the outcome, they will be far more ready to listen and improve their business. You are the most important to local businesses. They will deliver excellent service and products of superior quality that will please clients. Locally owned businesses often make more local purchases for their products, requiring less transportation and upstanding. They typically consume less land, locate closer to residents, and create less traffic and air pollution. All of this leads to less congestion, less habitat loss, and less negative impact on the environment. While this may not impact you immediately, it can definitely impact your children and grandchildren in your future. Locally owned businesses can make more local purchases, requiring less transportation and generally operate from within city centers as opposed to developing on the outskirts of the city. Other than that, they produce less waste by eliminating unnecessary transportation and delivery, therefore reducing the amount of packaging being used. Buying local will help reduce pollution, improve air quality, and improve your health. So, for the conclusion, now more than ever, it's time to encourage strangers and friends alike to think globally, shop small, support local businesses, ultimately find a better tomorrow. Shopping locally have both a pleasurable and necessary function. So, if you have a choice between a small businesses and a large superstore, go with the local alternative for the reason we have discussed. And you will realize soon enough that it's the right choice for you and for your community future. It's important that we continue to support our communities and look to our local small business for the essential we are purchasing. So now that's all from me. Thank you. Bye.